Okay, are there any questions? If there's no questions, let's begin. Note that I've done a bunch of grading over the weekend, so there's a number of assignments that are graded. And with the lab, you can, if you didn't get 100%, you can resubmit your lab. Let me see, both of this would be lab 00 and lab 01. You may make updates or send it in again for complete credit up until 11:59 p.m. this Saturday. Any questions about any of that? Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. And obviously you can hear me because you heard that. All right. So in the lab today, we're going to be discussing and beginning the infectious disease project. Let me state, you should read through chapter through to the end of the section on the compound light microscope before beginning labs 3 and 4. We're not going to begin labs 3 and 4 until next week, but before next week, you should read about that in your textbook. Any question about any of that? So we're not going to be doing lab 2 today. We're going to do that on Thursday. Oh gosh, the lecture just finalized. That's good. It'll speed up my computer. So today we're only going to discuss about the infectious disease project. And let me state that if you sent me in what your disease project was early, I sent back an email saying, the project is not beginning yet. Wait until today, Tuesday, to send in your project request. And so if you send it in early, make sure you send it in again. I will accept it today, what your project you want to be. You need to pick an infectious disease and get it okayed with me. Everybody should have a separate infectious disease, meaning I'm allowing no disease to have two people working on the same disease. So the first person who asks will be given the disease, assuming there's two for the same disease. So get in your request. This project isn't due until late in the term. Oh, there it is. November 5th is when the infectious disease project is due, but it will take you time to do research and then make the project. Any question about any of that? Let me go back to talking about the grading of the lab. So I got, oh, I need to talk about that too. I got lab 01 and 00 and 01 done. So they are graded. You will either get 100%, meaning 2.5 points for these labs, and or a grade of 0.01. That is a code for me to go back and check and see if you submitted another grade, and then I'll regrade your second submission. So that is not your grade, the 0.01. It's just a code for me to know that I need to go back and regrade that assignment. Any question about any of that?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does it help if we like Canvas message you to let you know that we resubmitted? Does that
No,
always
you don't
help?
need to let me know that you resubmitted. It'll
Okay.
show on my grade book that you have resubmitted.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay.
I had a quick question as well. When we do resubmit those, do you want us to highlight the sections or write in a different color the ones we're changing or the answers we might have gotten wrong?
No, you don't need to do that. You can if you wish, but you don't need to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Oops, too far.
I also have a question.
Uh-huh.
So if our resubmit, there's a question out of say 10 questions still wrong, do you give, I mean, is it partial credit for,
Yeah, if you resubmit the second time, you'll get a real grade. And it'll be something between 0 and 2.5 points, depending on how big the error is. Obviously, if nothing is correct in the lab, you'll get 0 points. But if everything is correct, you'll get 2.5 points.
thank you.
Okay. Let me state that I have a practice quiz here, which, is that right? This is supposed to be done by tomorrow. And there's a practice quiz 00A, which will be asking you questions on essay and short answer questions. This one isn't timed. You will have 24 hours to get it done. It needs to be finalized probably by 8 p.m. On September 28th, but you may start it at 8 p.m. on September 27th. And so you can work on all of that time to get these questions done. I don't remember how many questions there are. There's probably only at most 10. Let me stop my share and I can bring it up. Where the heck is mine? Oh, there it is. Questions. Actually, there's 15 questions on the not multiple choice, the short answer or fill in the blank questions. This quiz does not require Respondus lockdown browser. However, your next practice quiz does.